early in childhood. I've always been the helpful one, the caretaker, the peacemaker, and the assistant. It wasn't until recently I found the self-confidence to be comfortable speaking in front of groups in a more advocacy, public relations role. While reading Mastery by Robert Greene, I found his 5 strategies for finding your life's tasks interesting. His first strategy, the primal inclination strategy, is that of returning to your origins. Oftentimes, a person's life task presents itself to them in childhood. It can be as simple as a gift received, a performance attended, or a childhood experience. This nudge in childhood tends to start a fire within the soul, urging a person down a certain path towards their life's task. Greene's second strategy, the Darwinian strategy, likens the career world to an ecological system. By finding your personal niche, you will find success and mastery. The rebellion strategy is Greene's third strategy. While we may know our life's task, we are sometimes led astray by the lure of money or fame. Only by fulfilling your life's tasks will you find true happiness and success. One of the most difficult strategies is the adaptation strategy. Sometimes what we believe is our life task may turn out to be something completely different further down the road. Being able to adapt to the curveballs life throws at you is key to success in your life's tasks. Greene's final strategy is the life or death strategy. As we are sometimes lured off of our destined path, we will encounter frustrations, pain, anger, and other difficulties as we fight our way back to where we need to be. While the journey back is a difficult one, once we've returned, so do our feelings of accomplishment and fulfillment. A turning point in my life happened not that long ago. My past career positions have been a case manager for the mentally ill, customer service representative, a case manager for the elderly, and executive assistant. In my free time, I volunteer my time to help a local indie wrestling organization promote itself by being its webmaster and doing PR work for them. I also constantly offer my assistance to friends, family, and nonprofit organizations. In speaking with a friend, he pointed out how much of my time revolves around helping others. This internal desire to help others goes back to my childhood. It wasn't a gift or a performance that inspired me. It was a simple encounter in a grocery store with the frustrated mother of a very cranky 6-month-old baby. I was about 10 years old at the time. As we walked by, I could see the frustration on the mother's face. She was trying to get her shopping done, and her baby was screaming and crying at the top of her lungs. I walked over and I started talking to the baby and playing peekaboo. And eventually, the baby stopped crying and started smiling at me and laughing. The relief on the mother's face told me I did the right thing. I stayed with them until she checked out, and then I went and found my dad. I had a feeling of joy, and it's the same feeling every time I help someone now. I've had a few missteps along my journey, but I've always fought my way back to my path. My ultimate goal, my dream career path, once I obtain my public relations degree, is to use my life experiences, my training in true colors, and my psychological degree, as well as my public relations degree and my personal knowledge to develop my own company using True Colors personality method to help abuse victims discover themselves, their voice, and their strength. I want to assist them in finding their own path so they may move forward in a positive direction and learn to cope with the scars and the effects that abuse leaves with them. My 2 main goals for the next 3 weeks are to set and maintain a productive study schedule and to create a Tumblr account that I can use after graduation but that also still meets the requirements of this course.
And I don't really care if nobody else believes, 'cause I've still got a lot of fight left in me. No, I've still got a lot of fight left in me.